EG Bandrill. Hello. Greetings, travelers. Quality of life and Minion AI. We hope you've enjoyed pre-patch hype week so far. I mean, yeah. Today we focus inclusion on clips on what Beneath the Skies will bring in terms of quality of life. Season trailer. We learned that the Beastmaster is getting some stuff. We spoiled a bit. AI improvements. Let's go. Okay. Minion Changes. Who doesn't love minions? In Season 3, we will have some neat minion behavior adjustments, okay? The goal behind this Minion Changes is to make Minions AI smarter with less management. Okay, so they're even more brain dead. Nice. Toggle between two different minion behavior modes. By default, minions have always been in a protect mode. Okay, that makes sense. They always go back to you, right? It's annoying. Which made them prioritize staying quite near the player, yeah. This often causes annoyance. Yeah, I mean, we all know what this is, right? The fucking minion starts going like this. It's annoying, yeah? So now, you'll be able to activate Assassinate. The Assassinate mode will make your minions target enemies farther away, focusing on bosses and rare enemies. The current mode of minions will be indicated with an icon. Okay, that's pretty good. So minions are just doing more damage because they're actually hitting. That's a buff. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're always gonna run... It would be pretty cool if you can give different minions different behaviors, but I wonder if this is just... they say it's a key, so maybe it's global. It'd be good if you can make like one minion defensive, like range minions or whatever, and then the melee ones aggressive or something, but we'll see. Minion target prioritization is also more sticky, meaning that your minions now have higher priority to continue attacking the target they're already attacking. Okay, that's good. This change is especially prominent in Assassinate mode. Okay, if the target is a boss or a rare. I mean, this is gonna be pretty, depending on how this is gonna be pretty OP, because you're gonna be able to go into something like Uber Aberoth or whatever, and you just literally, you let your minion kill, you know, and then you just like lo 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 lo, and you don't even see him in the same screen, you know. So this sounds pretty strong for bossing, because you're just gonna be focusing on actual juking and not juking close enough so they attack, right? Potentially very OP defensively, which again, they're buffing them, and in my opinion, Minion is already pretty strong, so to not say most of them are OP. Minion Improvements. The team has resolved the majority of common... Huh. Oh, yes. You know? Life finds its way, you know? Life finds its way. Interesting. We'll continue to addressing others whenever they appear. Minions should now correctly update their stats whenever nodes or equipment are swapped out, even if the minions were previously already summoned. But will Abomination remember you know? Will Abomination remember that you spect skeletons? I think skills. I think that's still gonna be snapshotable. So yeah, we will see though. No confirmation. Delicially, you know again. They're buffing minion power. Okay, so for those who don't know, minion power used to give you 45% damage and damage reduction for your minions per area level. It used to be a 45% more damage and 45% less damage taken. Now it's going to be 60 and 60. And the AoE damage reduction, which the minions had another damage reduction on top of that for like big AoEs and shit. It's going to be to 60. I mean, minions were already immortal. So yeah, I mean, this is basically a global 15% more damage for everything already. And the damage reduction, you can probably straight up don't build any health now, you know? Like just main stat and call it a day. And this is much better, in my opinion, for Beastmaster, because Beastmaster strength stacking is stronger with Clever Solution. It's basically int stacking too, right? So Beastmaster minions, if you take a delight in summoning as a Beastmaster, I think Beastmaster minions, they're already OP, so we'll see. We have something for you. Multiple Beastmaster minions will be getting updates. Again, while we won't go over every change, we'd like to give you a bite-sized preview, okay? One of them is Volcanic Adaptation. Raptor, okay, your Raptor becomes a Dragon Raptor. The base physical damage of a Raptor is melee attacks is converted to fire. Consequently, this damage scales with increases to fire damage. Your Raptor gains the Fire Breath ability, dealing spell fire damage over time with an 8-second cooldown. I mean, if it's not melee damage, I don't care, because no aspect of the shark. So, I mean, I think the spell the spell doesn't sound too appealing, but bleed chances from all sources are ignite. Yeah, it doesn't matter, especially in, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I guess you can use the Fire Phoenix thingy. This sounds like complete fantasy note so far. Like I think like physical just has so much buffs, and again. Unless they change aspect of the shark to being more spell damage, or increased spell damage, or flat spell damage, or something spell damage, like you're still gonna go melee on every minion if possible, except crows. Because crows, you know, they're strong enough. With this note, the Raptor becomes a Dragon Raptor. I mean, that's pretty cool. But not only does this sound cool, but it also allows your Raptor to deal fire damage alongside its new ability, Fire Breath. You can expand other fun notes. I mean, I can already tell you, Fire Breath is the Dragon Song reused, okay? So, I mean, I don't know. Like, the only thing that I can think that is unique to Fire is the axe, the Hakir's Phoenix, or whatever it's called. That axe gives your minions fire damage, and it has this thing where you can revive your Raptor when it dies. So I've seen people basically kill their Raptor on purpose, so it gets the more damage from the flat fire damage from the weapon. So I don't know, we'll see. I mean, it doesn't sound, I wouldn't use this with what we know so far. Along these changes, the Scorpion will now have the ability to cast Maelstrom alongside you with its Frozen Winds. Okay, I mean, your Scorpion has a chance to cast Maelstrom. Maelstrom cast by your Scorpion in this way. Use Scorpion stats, but Maelstrom 3. Okay, this is gonna be absolutely broken. Every time you have an ability that uses 2 trees, and it seems like they're doing this with every minion, because we know Bear has Earthquake, and now we're getting this. And Maelstrom can do quite a bit of damage, you know? Like, you just normally don't spec it for damage yourself. I wonder what the chance to get Maelstrom when you do. When you do! So, wait, that's kind of broke. That's kind of good, actually. Because if it's when you do, you can go Poison, for example. You can go Spriggan Form with this, because Spriggan Form is available to Beastmasters too, I'm pretty sure. And then you just do the cast speed, you know, cast Maelstorms, and you will have fucking 40 Maelstorms or whatever, no? With that note on this, I mean, this is, it's still very close range, and Scorpion already had good clear. It's good. I mean, it's good. You have to manually cast it. It doesn't say so. It just says when you gain it. So it doesn't say that it has to. If it was manual, it would say manual. And I could see also. I could also see you. How does Julia's path work? Does it? It's just melee, no? Because I'm a big fan of these boots. I'm gonna be using it on a lot of. Julia's path. It's melee necrotic. Okay, never mind. Okay. Cast from any source. In Fictional Server, your bear will also do Earthquake. Okay, we knew this note. I mean, I think so far from what they've showed on the entire patch, this looks the most broken to me. It doesn't look too appealing, because you see, oh, it's a 6-second cooldown. But you can get 40% minion cooldown on idols. 20 and 20. So again, this could be 90% damage reduction, and it will still be OP. Because Earthquake just does so much damage, and you can get so much flat damage for... And Bear has so many multipliers. This is gonna hit for millions and millions of damage, I guarantee you. Millions and millions of damage. This node has been adjusted to 50%. Interesting. I mean, considering on my Canva, I already made a thumbnail for it, you know, because I read the note and I was like, yeah, this shit's gonna be broken. Literally made a thumbnail already. You know, I think 50% is not enough. It's gonna be broken. It looks like they agreed with either whatever they've been told by CT or what. I don't know if they've been looking at streams or what to see what people think, or their internal testing. But it looks, I mean, it's still gonna be really good because Earthquake just has so many nodes, and you're not gonna. This is not gonna consume mana, and it's not like he only does this. He also does basic attack and he also does swipe. And the only bad thing about Bear was like the clear was kind of bad. No, the clear is gonna be chilling, you know. And again, I've already killed Uber with Bear and Sabertooth and without snapshotting, so... And now you're giving it the minion power. This is it's gonna be broken, for sure. For sure gonna be one of the top builds of the patch. Especially minion things. Again, this build, I already have it in my mind, basically. I already have a planner and everything. We have to, obviously we have to wait. I couldn't finish the build because we don't know where the trees go and stuff yet, but... The Beastmaster looks absolutely broken. Okay, that's all we get. Merchants Guild. Another feature we're excited to share includes updates for the Merchants Guild. Maybe they explain the tokens. Whenever you filter for one... I mean, I don't really give a fuck about this, but I'll read it for chat. You filter by one specific unique. A new filter will appear to select min on max roll ranges. Oh, shit. Loot filter? Question mark. We added the ability to set filters for an item for easy price checking. I mean, that's nice for people who play this. I mean, let's see how it works, right? I've never used the Merchants Guild myself, so I have no idea. But it sounds good. We'll see. We'll see. We're also adding tokens to allow purchasing items without paying favor or before you've unlocked the necessary rank to help improve the Merchants Guild early game experience. Okay, the tokens. Merchant token bypasses the favor cost when purchasing an item, while black market token, on top of bypassing the favor cost, also allows you to purchase items that would normally require a higher rank and sets the rank requirement to 1. So you can use both tokens. I mean, why this? I mean, is this not just RMT built into the game? You don't even have to level now. I don't know, maybe these tokens are super hard. Like, what? Can you drop these tokens by just playing normally, or like what? If COF, like what? What is this for? Early game QoL. Well, if you drop them early game, chain of lightning. And if you drop them early game, it means you just like, you know. Are they terrible? Yeah, but I mean, if it's early game, right? If it's early game, it means that you can be a player, you want to spend money on RMTing, before you had to play, before you could spend the money. Now you can spend the money without less play, because in theory you're gonna get this before your max rank. So you're lowering the time RMTers get access to RMTing. Like before, if you were not RMTing, but you were a really good player, you could get to rank 10 before the RM tier, so you could actually buy items, because they couldn't, even if they wanted to spend money, they couldn't spend money, right? So I don't really know what this does, honestly. Again, I haven't really played MG. I don't think, if you play as much as me, I don't think levels are a problem, right? You get max levels and like a COF, I guess. But again, I'm not super educated on this matter, so I'm not really gonna comment. But it sounds like a nightmare. It's good for casuals. How? Because if this is so common that casuals can use it fairly freely, then the level requirements just remove them completely, you know? Who cares? If you can just use them. And if anything, casuals are gonna get kind of hurt because now RM thing is gonna start earlier in the season, no? Casuals is great. They don't grind to ever get there. Yeah, but the thing is, like, the items also have a gold price. You still have to pay the gold. So now what's gonna happen is that you're gonna have these tokens, but all the Chinese people who are level 2, and they say, oh, let's just play Last Epoch for 1 day, they're gonna buy the items that are normally 50k gold for cap gold day 1, because they can't do it, you know? Because they just like, they just swipe, right? This sounds like an app, unless you're a, yeah, I don't know. Who cares? I'm not gonna play. You guys let me know how it goes. I don't know, we'll see. Last but certainly not least, with Season 3, cosmetics can now find... I just like... I kind of like don't understand these topics, because it's like EHE a lot of the times has like very, very strong beliefs, and they design entire systems for it, then people fucking hate it, and then they give you like... Okay, if you believe so much in the level system, why... Maybe... You know, I don't know, like whatever. I just like, what is this trying to solve? A problem they created? Like what? Like, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. It all comes down to scarcity and how common they are, and maybe they only drop from really high content, like, but then it doesn't help casuals. So who the fuck knows? You know, it's solving a problem they created. So I don't know. I'm confused. It's like, guys, we don't like XP, so we're giving you. No? You know? Yeah, I don't know. They can also be found like normal items when slaying enemies if you're part of the Merchants Guild. Yeah, I mean... And the one black market token once you reach rank 6. At every rank. So you get... You can find them and you get them. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, if I am playing merchants, I'm not thinking about casual. I mean, maybe it's just because I have a very blurred perspective, but I'm thinking, bro, if I'm like one of those people who like play in a group and try to get XP really fast, well, you're gonna get this black token before anyone, right? Before anyone. So if anything, I don't know. If anything, it's like the richer get richer, the rich get richer kind of thing, right? Because you're going to be able to buy the first red ring that drops. You're going to be able to imprint it. You're going to be able to sell it. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. We'll see. Offline cosmetics, we already kind of... Did we know this? I think like Mike has talked about this or something. I think I heard about this. Okay, you'll be able to use cosmetics offline. I don't use cosmetics, so it doesn't affect me. Good for offline gaming, I guess. Thank you for being part of the community. Tomorrow, patch notes. Yes. Do they mention patch notes? They don't mention... they did mention patch notes on the other post, right? Yeah, it was mentioned on the... It also says... Am I read? Oh, yeah. Keep an eye on patch notes dropping tomorrow, yeah. Sorry. My reading is not the best. Too much brainwash. Too much Twitch. Yeah, I mean... I don't really... Again, this doesn't affect me. To me, I don't know. I would like... If you guys are watching this video in YouTube and you guys are trade people who actually grind trade, what is your opinion on this? Let me know, I guess. Ground shaking might... I mean, this is gonna be really good. We already said that. Why didn't they just take another screenshot, though? kind of lazy, no? And okay, this Maelstrom stuff, I mean, we can take a look at Raptor. I'm not super familiar with it. I'll take a look at it and let you guys know. But I mean, I know Raptor has a, Scorpion has a bunch of damage over time nodes, so... And I know it has a cold conversion and stuff, and... I think it has a lightning conversion too? I wonder how Maelstrom is gonna work with Gathering Storm. Because if he casts Maelstrom, and Maelstrom casts Gathering Storms, are the Gathering Storms minion? Because that would be fucking... that would be absolutely crazy, you know? Because you would have not 1 tree, 3 trees, right? And because you cannot scale the flat damage portion of it as much, you could just go full damage over time, Frostbite, Gathering Storm bullshit, no? And that ability over is really, really, really good just because it has 2 skill trees, right? So you could scale everything. And I wonder, if you scale Tornado, and if you spec Tornado, and your Scorpion uses Maelstorms that use Gathering Storm, is the Gathering Storm procced by your Scorpion, Maelstorm, scaling with your Tornado tree? You know what I'm saying? Are you know? Because that would be pretty crazy, because then it's 4 skill trees applying to the Scorpion. Technically, it kind of should, right? You need to spend some. No. You don't understand. Like Tornado, you're just using Tornado for the nodes that buff the Gathering Storm, but you're not actually using Tornado, right? You will never use Tornado. You just spec it, and then you cast the Gathering Bolts or whatever they're fucking called. The Storm Bolts they're called. You cast the Storm Bolts through Maelstrom only, right? Only. And you can also do it through Storm Totem, of course, but Storm Totem has a specific node that says that they scale with the Totem, right? And it's a build that used to one-shot Aberoth and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm going too deep into it. This is the kind of stuff that even with patch notes, we're not going to be able to test. It's too slow if you use only Maelstrom? No, because he's going to have a lot of Maelstorms, and he will have additional damage, you know? And he will hit... Like, the thing is, like, you gotta understand, why would you want to do this, Aaron? Scorpion has a Poison Nova, or like a AoE Nova thingy, that has, okay, clear, kind of, but it has a cooldown. So, what the storms you're gonna be using the storms for is to kill all the fucking trash mobs between the Novas and between the minion ability, right? And again, you're actually scaling Maelstrom damage for the single target. So it's just like, you're gonna be doing damage with the Nova like you're doing right now, damage over time. Then you're gonna be doing damage with the Maelstrom, this is new. And on top of that, you're gonna have additional damage with Gathering Storm that potentially could scale from Tornado to get an extra source of Frostbites or Poisons or whatever the fuck. That will also get big damage multipliers. That would be even huger, because they would scale from the more damage multiplier on Scorpion itself. Because that's basically the full cook, right? But who the fuck knows? Yeah, and you're doing Warcry anyway for cooldown, right? And for all your stuff, so... Tornadoes and Skims. Well, it scales the range. No? And those are... I'm pretty sure those are global. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's the range is backed at the moment and it's global, no? It's been reported. Yeah, that's the point, because otherwise they only hit like 6 meters, I think it is, from Maelstrom. But if you grab those nodes, you are widescreen AoE. That's what Werbers do, right? I haven't played the build in a while, but I'm pretty sure that's what they do. Anyway, we'll take a look at it and see. This looks useless but cool, I guess. And the stances look good. I mean, this seems like just a... I mean, if it works how I think it works, it's a buff offensively for the minions and defensively for the player. And it looks to me that you just go full aggressive always, no? But yeah, I mean, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see.